What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Buck Nation Gaming live stream. We got some Madden 21 getting into some franchise mode for episode 2 of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, now having Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski on the team. What's that going to be like for this season for us? How's that going to work moving forward? Who are we going to go with in the future? You know, Tom's not going to be around forever. So after winning week 2, we suffered another loss, close loss by 7, one score. Week 3 to the Broncos. Now we're going up against the Chargers, who have either Tyrod or Herbert. Not sure who's starting for them right now, but training complete. We need to upgrade some players real quick. While we're doing that, let me jump over and pull up the live stream. Forgot to do that. There we go. O.J. Howard, another point, up to 81 overall. Not bad, not bad. Love developing these players. Tristan Wirfs, this is the rookie we took in the first round. Up to a 74 overall, not bad. Let's see what he is. Still hidden. Chris Godwin, originally an 88, going to bump him up to an 89, almost 90 overall. Chris Godwin's not bad. Not bad, superstar. What's up, IDK Gamer? Welcome to the live stream, man. Got one new injury from where we left off last video. Not sure who the new one is this time. I'd assume Ollie Marpet, our left guard. He may have already been injured though. It could be something like Josh Wells. I think it was Josh Wells. I'm not sure. But yeah, everybody else is good to go. So we're going to advance to the next week. Alright, we got 3 players willing to negotiate. We got Gronk wanting 4 more years. I'm very, very indeed on wanting that as well. The problem that we have to watch for and what's going to hurt us is, check this out, Godwin, who is right next to Gronk, wants 64 million over 4 years. Controller came unplugged. Sorry about that. 64 million over 4 years. Sue wants 30 million. 65 million for Shaq Barrett, who we franchise tag. You see what I'm saying? So we got all these people. So we're gonna have to really pick and choose between who we're keeping and who we're not. These 4 are going to fall under the same category in my opinion. So with Shaq, it's going to be, who do we want more, Shaq or Sue? Obviously Shaq, because he's younger. Sue's wanting a 2-year deal for half of what Shaq's wanting a 4-year deal for, basically. A little bit less than half. We're going to get 4 years for that 65 mil out of him. 4 years, 64 mil for Chris Godwin's a pretty hefty deal. And I think Gronk shut us down when we offered him the 40.4. Only thing I know to kind of bump it up here is we're going to offer him a 5-year deal. And hopefully, I'm pretty sure that takes our cap hit down for him. Yeah, it takes it down $1 million. I know it's going to offer him more money in the long run. Salary needs improvement. He's not even going to start with that. Let's see what we can get Godwin for. Godwin's only 24. I wouldn't mind to lock Godwin down over about 6 years instead of, well, 5-year deal would make more sense. Yeah, we lose out in 6, so let's do a 5-year deal. We'll bump it up a little bit for him. 81 mil over the next 5 years. We got to lock Godwin down over the next 5 years. So that's a long stage in our receiver corps in developing. Basically, I would consider, going into the next season, him as a veteran wide receiver. He's no longer on that rookie deal anymore. So, yeah, nothing but good stuff. I think he's got actually one more. No, yeah, that would have been the last one for him. So Then we come to Sue and Barrett. We're going to wait on Sue. We're not going to talk to him about contract negotiations just as of yet. And basically look at, are we going to be a one and done thing with Gronk? No, I will franchise tag him if I have to. Trevor Lawrence, he's going to go. That'd be great if we ended up not doing very good and drafting and grabbing him, but I don't see that happening. We're just going to unlock some of the top prospects just in case if, we got to take the best overall player with our first round pick. I always like to get at least the first 40 prospects scouted before I actually start picking and choosing who I'm going to scout. We get to simulate practice now because we did get silver, I believe, there, and I think we got gold down here. Nope, silver as well. I don't mind the silver. It kind of prevents you from over-dominating. I've had on Madden 20 where I've just over-dominated this franchise mode. I don't want to, go and have the most dominant teams that are 96 overall every single year. Just keep playing the trading game until you get nothing but good draft picks that give you young 84, 86 overall players on 4 to 5 year deals. Over that 4 to 5 years, you don't have to pay out hardly anything if you're trading off your people that's wanting money. And it's a way to manipulate the system on here. Ronald Jones, 284 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground last week. Still not enough to get in there. Let's upgrade players, and then we'll get some game action in. MJ Stewart going to 70 overall. Stewart's improving. I think if it's not done already, something I really want to do. Let me look at our cornerbacks. We got Winfield at free safety, and at cornerback we got Davis and Murphy Bunting. I respect that. I almost like Dean up here instead of Davis, but I'll give Davis a chance. Not going to hate on Carlton Davis. Chargers are tanking 0-3 right now. Fabiano is available to play again, so we'll go ahead and check that off. Alright, let's go ahead and get into some Charger action. I would assume they are going with Herbert since they're tanking. I mean, I don't think Tyrod's that bad of a quarterback, honestly. He's hung around. Evans already 219 yards on the season. Davis has a pick on the season. So does Winfield.
Today, from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida.
This is pretty cool.
It's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
You have to let me know if the background noise is too loud for hearing me. We'll go ahead and skip through
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today it's week 4.
The computer difficulty is on as hard as it can get all Madden.
Between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It's not like they're on.
And they'll get it down inside the 30-27. First try on offense for the Bucs and their veteran quarterback Tom Brady.
I'm sure a lot of past teammates for Tom Brady and
11 picks already.
Hearing the phrase, what would Tom Brady do if he's surrounded by weapons? But that's exactly what he's got in Tampa Bay.
That's just me being shaky, not being good at the game, but you know what? We're getting there. We're getting comfortable. And the changes that were made between last year's game and this year's game, I'm starting to get very, very adapted to and comfortable with.
Brady now on first down. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Yeah, we won't be playing silly stuff like we did.
It's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week, just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed.
I
some
don't
very
think
long runs, and that total scary.
Man, Godwin is so good. So good. Very, very underrated, Chris Godwin.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw.
Oh, he almost picked it.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
Well, now we're obviously
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule.
It's caught inside the 25.
Evans coming down with it.
Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead.
Brady did take a hit. Not a hard one, though. Evans come down
Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The
Chargers lost a big-time factor on their defense with
making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square.
Derwin James out there. Or no, not Derwin James. I think it was Joey Bosa. That's out for the remainder of the year. That's a big hit.
Here's Gay to kick
big
it away.
hit to their defense.
And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Chargers offense set to go to work. Leading that offense, the rookie from Oregon who was drafted number 6 overall, Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert had a tremendous career at the University of Oregon. Ended up winning the Campbell Trophy, which was the academic Heisman. Won a lot of football games, including the Rose Bowl and the Pac-12 championship. 32 touchdown passes last year. But the reason he really got himself solidified as the first-round pick for the Chargers, a terrific Senior Bowl week. Was the MVP of the game, but I thought he was the MVP of the week the way he interacted with his teammates and opposing players, and everyone got to see his leadership on display.
Wow.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
With Melvin Gordon moving on to Denver, Austin Eckler is officially
Derwin James
missed
the 2020 season, so it wasn't Bosa, it was James.
Spent a lot of time
Still, Derwin James, really good player. Came in as a rookie last year. Other news in the NFL that happened recently, Joe Mixon, 4-year extension in Cincinnati. So I thought that was pretty good that he got paid, what, $48 million over the next 4 years?
Nice satisfying run on first down for the
Check that out. Of course, Leonard Fournette getting cut by, $48 million extension over 4 years for Mixon. Fournette got cut by the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's no longer a Jaguar. He's a free agent right now, actually.
Now on second
Good
down.
pass,
And this one complete to
pass.
Virgil Green. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Virgil Green, his first touchdown on the year.
I came at him with
and
the
the
blitz.
Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
I've heard reports, not anything that's official yet on this, but I've heard
7-7 here as the
maybe
kicks away.
shopping around Alvin Kamara. It is his last year of his rookie deal. And boy, if that's the case,
on the return as he'll
that's
get
a big
this
deal. I've also heard
23.
reports of falling in love with that rookie running back that they drafted. second round, I think.
Tampa
this year.
Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive.
Could've been a
Brady and the
little bit later than
Buccaneers
that, but I
here
believe
first
it was
and
second
10
round.
at their own 23. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
All right. They shut that down.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Brady. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs just received their Super Bowl rings today.
So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
Brady, man, I'm making him look terrible right now.
Running on first down, Eckler.
That's okay. I control the head coach, and I know it's me to win, not
as they
Brady.
move it from the 22 to the 19. On second down, Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Burst right through.
Austin Eckler, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Again, we see Tom Brady and the Bucs set to take over. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Nope, not Godwin. Oh,
and the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Chargers season, no
the
joke.
sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on second and 16. Brady gives this one off to Jones. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Let's go. I really like Godwin here now.
On third and long, it's Brady. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline.
What?
But out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Whoa, 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 whoa. How did he not get 2 feet in? Come on. That's 2 feet, guys. It's considered a catch there. Oh, his foot didn't tap down. Wow.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Oh, he picked me. What?
Derwin James
well, Derwin James isn't going to have to worry about that.
To right around the 38-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Stop him here, boys.
So third down. They need to get to the 28 for a first. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
Come on, man.
He's got his man. It's Williams. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown. Hunter Henry. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go.
Actually,
they're hitting them in every direction.
The whole team.
And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's got Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
All right, let's go.
On 1st down, Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They'll tussle
Let's
for
go.
it, and this is going to be caught.
Let's go.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27.
Uh-oh.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Let's go.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Brady now on 1st down. Eluding the
Okay.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. 2nd and 21, a lot of ground to cover.
All right, let's see.
Working from the gun.
Oh,
It's
my
Brady.
gosh.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
James
Derwin
again.
James with a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
He read that all
So
day.
more problems here in this 1st quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired.
they do look
It's
horrible.
time to get moving.
False
Now
start.
some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Herbert now.
Woo!
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And it's complete. Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger 1st. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
Oh, guys, we need to stop here.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Off off the play fake to
Oh, why
Eckler.
did I
It's
fall for
Herbert.
that play?
He's airing it out for Williams. He
Come on,
finds
bro.
his receiver,
Come on,
Williams,
bro.
for a Charger
My
touchdown.
defense is just getting scorched right
Mike
now.
Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Derwin James
And the
is coming
Chargers
in
are
and
going
killing
to
us
add
on
on to their
offense.
lead. The first quarter, and this lead is already
Flip us
getting
around.
into dangerous
First
territory.
quarter,
They're going to
anything
be
happens in the
careful
first
on the other
quarter, you can turn
sideline.
around.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups,
it's been
the
a
whole
minute since I
deal.
played some
That's
Madden.
what it feels
Dang.
like right now. They are all over them.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
It's gonna be like 2 days, 3
They're going to
days.
be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Mike Evans of the Tampa offense about to set up shop. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because you know all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
Desmond King there on the coverage. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady.
Certainly looked like someone
Come
was
on,
very
bro.
confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield
Try to
and
pin him
knocked it
deep and
away.
stop him.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. A little jet sweep to start the drive.
Yeah,
and he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5
go.
at the 4. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Eckler.
Oh, get him in that end zone. Safety, baby. Safety. That's what I'm talking about. Punting's not always a bad thing. And the momentum shift is a changing.
Big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. To throw again. Brady escaping the pressure right. Looking down. He's got a man.
There we go.
Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that one results in 35 yards.
Just 1 second. I thought I'd get back quicker than
So
that.
how about
but
that for a
apparently
chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Had to grab a Dr. Pepper real quick. Thought I could get back quicker. I did, but my controller.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. Steps away.
Oh, we're going to run with it.
He'll try and run it. Got some real estate inside the 30.
Brady's
And
gonna
he's
fight
brought
for
to the
that
ground
first.
with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. Tom Brady flashing the mobility,
Let's go.
scrambling there for a first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jerry Tillery able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have
And
a
we
lot of
got
empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver, and it's third down. Shotgun now for Brady. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right
Touchdown.
sideline. Godwin's got it. Touchdown Tampa Bay.
Momentum shift, baby. Momentum
Chris
shift.
Godwin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are able to cut into that
Oh my
deficit.
God, I really yanked that
So
one
he
out.
scrambled
Sorry.
right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game,
Gonna shut him
sometimes you just
down
have to
again
know
here.
when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. And they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs. Just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Draw play, it's Eckler, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. And he's got a man open. That's Allen.
Really?
20.
Really?
And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
It's all good. Still
Keenan
in this
Allen,
thing.
his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right?
Yes.
RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
That'll be taken about a yard deep.
This rollout to Godwin's been working, so we're going to stick with it right here.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Throwing on first down is Brady. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. But it's going to be second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
To throw on third down, Brady.
Come
And the
on,
throw
bro.
going to be incomplete.
Got to hold on to it.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. Operating from the gun. Herbert caught by Allen. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
Wow.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now he'll let it go on the run. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A very solid gain of 27. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. On 2nd and 7, Brady.
From an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
On 3rd down, Brady. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
To Evans on the slant. And he's got this down to the 35. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Mike Evans has been so good downfield. I think that sometimes we end up taking him for granted. When you look back at what he's done each year in the league, he's been a 1,000-yard receiver each and every time. Now paired with the prolific Tom Brady.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick. He's at the 30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, LA. A rare pick six thrown by Tom Brady. He'd thrown only 14 regular season pick sixes in his career coming into this season. A couple others in the playoffs, the one to Robert Alford in Super Bowl 51. And you might remember the Titans' Logan Ryan doing it late in the wild card round loss a season ago. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And a route is on here in this first half. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
It's the all Madden difficulty.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense and Ronald Jones leading him out. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff?
Yeah.
Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah,
Try
might
to
they
get
get him the
Godwin
ball
out.
in some space in some different ways here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. Look at it. Got his man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 33 yards that time. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. And nearly another interception.
Brady got to put some more
They've been
push
around the
into
ball
it,
all
man.
game.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there,
He's throwing
extending the
crossbody.
play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
There you go. I lowered it for you, man.
Brady will try again on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline.
Another
Mike
pick.
Evans, the one he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Now Brady again.
Dang,
And
man.
my goodness,
No matter what I do.
another interception. Picked off at about the 31. And the return
Wow.
comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 44. After the turnover, here's
Let's
Herbert.
go.
Rush coming,
Willie
and he's taken down. William Golston just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. This pass finds its way to Williams. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 25 yards there on the kick.
All right, let's do this. Let me make sure it's not me that's getting my defense shredded, even though I'm pretty sure it's just me that's trash. Yeah, I can't stop. Defense is just
So the
trash.
football will be at the 25-yard line
gotta do
as this
something about that
offense gets
defense.
set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Letting one go deep here for Gronk.
Gosh, Gronk. See, I feel like Gronk is
And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Still 49-15.
Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. From the gun, it's Brady.
Come
And
on,
now here is
man. You gotta
another
run your route, like,
interception.
underneath him, man.
Tedrick
Not in front of
Thompson
him.
picks it. And the return here is
I even
stopped
held in left
at the
turn there for a low.
35-yard line.
Not at the moment.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Yo, they
And
can't
that could
catch
be incomplete. Too
They just
tough to
can't
hold on
catch
to
it.
that one. It's 2nd down.
Watch
After
this
the
Jordan
incompletion,
Howard right
they'll
here
try
on his
once
cut.
more from the
Won't
20-yard
catch it.
line on 2nd and 10.
Well, I have
To
that
throw
up.
again, Brady. And he floated one out there, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Brady. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Nice.
Melvin Ingram picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's
Falling
been a
apart
tough one
here.
all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big
Like,
way.
we had a loss last
They
week.
just can't
man.
get out of their own way
Hard
right
fought
now.
loss.
It's created an
This week,
avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than
Derwin
that.
James.
And the offense
3 interceptions.
shut it down.
Do it every time. Like I said again, if you're a
It'll be a
Chargers
1st
fan
and
or
10 coming
Colts
up as
fan,
this offense
unfortunately,
takes over possession of the
James is out
football
for
in the 3rd
remainder of
quarter.
the season.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Brady to Evans that time. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Melvin Ingram able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. From the gun, Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 28. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Oh, let's go. Got him.
7. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession.
Bro, you got to hang on to that.
Yards. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5, as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Brady to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on.
Right.
Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Jerry Tillery giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Casey Hayward. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Oh, this is the draw. I just about did it again.
Switch. Regular.
I was hitting A.
No problems right out of the gate.
I was hitting A.
We're going to get a delay.
Just trying to change the play up. Change the routes. All right, let's go. Let's go.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Go, 66. Right, 49. And we heavy on the edges, Ozzy.
Operating from the gun. Brady on the slant and gets it to Gronkowski. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, you. Why wouldn't it let me pick him?
And now here's another interception.
Well, of course.
Picked up by Michael Davis. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
This beating is, well,
trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
15 opened up.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Brady flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. The ball comes out, but it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession.
Just about lost it again there.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Come on,
And
bro.
my goodness, another interception. Desmond King picks it.
Skip
And this
ball,
one will be
you know
brought
what I'm
back to the 22.
Thank goodness that's
Well,
over.
Charles,
I'm
it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that
maybe
they
all
did.
Madden's just a
Boy,
little
were
bit
they
too much for
clicking
me
on
on this one
offense.
until I get
They
used
can't
to it
help but feel
completely. I'll
great
have to
about
just go back
themselves,
and take
can
a
they?
look at it,
I
but
mean, what a game to put up.
we'll get it
that
figured
number of
out. That's what we're
points,
going to wrap it up
continually
with
feeling they're
this
moving the ball and things
episode
are working and
of
clicking.
Madden
They think they can
franchise
bottle
mode.
this and carry it
Appreciate
with
y'all
them.
coming and
As an
hanging out in the
offensive
live
coordinator,
stream.
you just don't think
Unfortunately, we had a blowout this week compared to the close fight we had last week, but you know, it is what it is. We'll get back to the thinking board and see what we can do to turn that around. Hope y'all stay awesome, stay amazing, and we will catch you next.